Designed by Space Collective architects and located in the heart of North Perth, Filaro is an exclusive project of just 6 residences. At Filaro, architecture is quiet, assured and intentional. Classic urban form is distilled through a contemporary lens, clean lines, natural materials and a restrained rhythm that reflects the neighbourhood's evolution.
For the brief was important in terms of sort of shaping the fact that we wanted a project that was just a North Perth true project, and trying just to search through the sort of use of brick and landscape, the sort of soul of what belonging in North Perth would look like.
The convenience of all the amenity in Anglo Street, but you are not facing Anglo Street, so it's facing a more suburban street, which is make this project very unique.
One of the exercises while designing the project was to carefully translate the architectural facade into the interiors. So the proportions and the feel of the architecture was brought into the joinery, where we played with the different forms, the different sizes, to actually work with how people would interact and use the interiors.
The development team and us, we were on the same page when we were discussing the textures of the building, how the light, the afternoon is going to bounce back on the brick. We were looking at these sort of veranda elements that sort of just the welcoming sort of space before you get into the house, and how we just create that sort of connection with the existing sort of cottages that we find along the street. That was a really key part of what we were looking for in here. And then what we found is that through the use of brick, the use of framing elements that allow that connection to the north, there is variation in the texture that it brings to the street. So there is a lot of thought into it in terms of just how the textures of the building are just creating this sort of sense of place to the street, and how we just bring the North Perth sort of soul to the building.